I think we should be live. Oh, no, now we're live. Look at it, it's a 2-button press thing for Facebook. So we're definitely live on Twitch. We should be live on Facebook. Do we have any captions on here? Not captions, the title. Yeah, it's a 2-button press thing for Facebook. Oh, you gotta turn down the... Okay. Very good, very good. So hello everybody, it's Hello. So it's 8:30 on a Saturday. I'm just seeing if anybody's around. We're gonna do a hangout stream. We've done a couple of hangout streams over the past few weeks and they turned out pretty well. We're trying to get in the swing of things and doing things weekly on the same time. Maybe this way you guys will find the time to watch us and we have a regular time to go streaming. And hopefully everything matches up and we all have a good time.
Yay!
Yay! So how are you doing today, Laura?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Not too hot out today.
Yeah? So
A little cooler.
you were working earlier today, but you were in the AC, right?
Of course.
Ah, of course. That's why it wasn't too bad.
No.
Now, if you're one of these guys on the street working in the trenches, you know, the jackhammer and digging a hole and working for like Con Edison, I don't know how those guys do it, man. I really don't.
No.
That's an insane thing.
Well, Con Edison and stuff, they have a truck with the AC on it, so they run in there every once in a while.
Yeah, they kind of rotate in the hole, but still. Phew. That is a tough job.
Yes.
Mainly because of the heat. I mean, it's tough without the heat, but any job is tougher with the heat.
And the humidity doesn't help.
Oh, yeah, no, that's hand in hand with humidity, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, usually in a hole, it's pretty humid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, unless water falls down there.
Well, that's humidity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of the time, it's not cool water. They work in steam pipes and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize Con Edison does a lot of steam.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen? Well, we're in New York, right? For anybody who doesn't know, we're in New York City. So you got a lot of steam pipes. You always see the smoke coming out of the streets. That's
Yep.
steam. It's hot. Hot. Yeah.
When I I was walking home, I stopped at the park, Ventura Park. They got the little misty waters on.
Oh.
And then when the wind blows, you get wet.
Yeah.
So I was like,
You should have went running in there.
No.
I'm sure nobody'd mind. It's hot enough. Were the
No.
kids playing?
No, there was nobody in there.
Oh, it's the perfect time. You could have ran through it. Could have stayed in there for a little while. Ah. Yeah. It's just water. Won't ruin your clothes.
When I go running tomorrow, I'll stop for water somewhere.
Yeah. I forgot I got the 3-way screen on. I shouldn't have. I had this other screen on. Yeah.
You make me dizzy when you do that.
Yeah, well, I have to change the screen. I don't know why I had this screen on.
So you're doing it to the 2.
Yeah, no, I did to the 2, but I should have started over here.
Oh. You just wanted to see yourself when you were live.
Yeah, I wanted to see the... I could have seen that without a split screen.
Oh, you have it on there.
Yeah. I forget what screen's actually going out. It's hard to think of everything at one time. So I'm thinking of my conversation. You know, I'm not thinking of what's actually going out.
You're doing good.
It could be worse. I know that. Let's see.
We haven't been late.
No, that's one good thing. Yeah. Might have to push a few buttons when we get started, but... Oh, actually, I'm gonna put that in the chat, right? I'm supposed to put in the chat. I'm gonna put a link in the chat in case anybody wants to join us. This is a new links. I don't know.
A new link?
Yeah, it's what they call vMix Advanced. vMix Advanced
Oh, is that what Matt Haas was talking about?
Yeah. And it actually says it in the link. Okay.
It does?
Yeah. It says vMix
yeah. It popped up.
All advanced. So, yeah, so we got to try that. I believe it connects in one shot because the password is already in there, which I don't know if it's a safe thing. But this way I don't have to go back and forth with somebody about what the password is and give them the link. I don't know an easier way to do it. Matt Haas, I think, might. So we're going to ask him if he comes on. If he doesn't come on, I'm still going to ask him because I need to know. But it didn't come up in my mind till now again.
So you looked into the event? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt Haas is here. Hey, Matt Haas.
Ah.
How are you? Hey, Matt Haas, you have to explain to me how to do the vMix Advanced. Like, the link has vMix Advanced in it. I think it connects automatically, too. So if you want to join, you can join as usual, Matt. What else I was going to show today? We might go over the running pictures that you're going to use, that we're going to use in your show. We might go over that.
Joining now.
Joining now.
Joining now.
So we're going to go to a three-way. Anticipating Matt Haas, we're in the three split screen. Or the PIP. The three-way PIP. PIP. PIP means picture in picture.
How come I look like I try to look straight and I can't sit straight? I look slap. I look better? I look like I'm old.
The only difference is the vMix Advanced is the URL. Well, that's I guess that's what I did. I made the whole password and everything all in one. In the URL, it includes the password, and you click on it, it should just join automatically. But how did you know the password the other day to actually make it work for you, Matt Haas? That's what I want to know. You know? I guess I'll wait till he joins, and then he's gonna tell me the link's not gonna work, right?
Do I look like I'm sloshing over?
You're probably sitting at an angle.
I'm trying to sit straight.
You want me to come help you fix it? Something?
Mm-hmm. I sit straight and then I keep falling over. Now I'm two over.
Yeah, you gotta move over.
Like this? Is it better?
There he is! The man himself, Mr. Haas. Mr. Haas.
How is it?
Who's doing the clapping?
Oh, hold on, let me mute something.
What? Who's doing the clapping? The people are. Matt Haas is here.
I know.
Okay, I think I pushed all the buttons. Hey! Hi, Stuart.
Hey.
Laura.
Hey, what's happening?
So, the vMix Advanced, I think you did it right this time. The only difference is you have to put advanced.vmixcall.com in the URL that the guest uses.
Yeah, but then they need a password, don't they?
Well, what I did last time is I clicked your normal link, and then I copied the password because it pre-fills it in for me to the clipboard, and then I closed that tab and I type advanced.vmix.com and then put the password. But this time, the link you dropped had advanced in the URL and it appended the password. It was just click right in.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of the easiest way, no resistance, to have a guest on without the password. You know to do all the password copying and pasting. Well, I don't want them to do that.
Advanced is only needed if you want your guest to share a screen.
Yeah.
And so if you have a guest that doesn't want to share a screen, then you don't need vMix Advanced. I think it also gives you a little more control over your camera and your
you get to select your camera, which is when Lala joined last time. Actually, the past two times she had that problem, so I was just like, I better test the advanced link.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Yeah, she always had that problem.
Yep.
Muted my camera.
Well, you only have
the gear. Yeah, I have a drop-down menu for the camera I want to use.
Yeah, well, she only have one, but yeah.
On this laptop, I only have one. This isn't my fancy schmancy studio.
Fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the bells and whistles.
Sure.
How was your week, both of you?
Pretty uneventful. Besides some legal stuff, but I can't talk about it.
You're under NDA.
On the NDA, exactly. Yeah, no, it's pretty uneventful. Just doing work, trying to get things going. As usual. I finished. I was doing most of that. Watching that show you recommended. Severance.
Oh, Euphoria.
No, not Euphoria. Severance.
Oh, Severance.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was really good.
Oh. Did you get to the point where Christopher Walken was in it?
Oh yeah, no, I finished it. They better make another season.
Season 2's about to drop.
Oh, they bought it. Good timing then.
It was delayed a couple years because of COVID. But,
and that whole thing that threw me for a loop. I didn't think they were going to try to make a relationship between the two guys, that their hands touching and stuff. I was like, what the hell is that? I mean, it was sweet, but I wasn't expecting it. I was just like, whoa, what the hell is going on here? Yeah.
You know what freaks me out about that show? Well, a word comes to mind when I think of that show, and it's liminal.
Liminal?
Liminal.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with liminal.
Yeah, it's sort of like an in-between reality, like a purgatory.
Oh yeah.
There was a urban legend about, and this was all over the internet. It was this craziest thing. This ties into the show, okay? Because the show Severance, they're in the white hallways and everything. It's like a big labyrinth, and everything looks the same. But it's all that sameness really messes with your head.
Yeah.
And then so they have another team that's like half a mile away down this labyrinth,
and like in another ring of hell.
yeah. And it's all this space, and they have those three team members in that office, but the office is like 70 foot by 80 foot. And
and they're in the center.
Anyway, it really messes with your head. And there was this internet meme, or this video where this guy's in his apartment and he's in bed and he wakes up and he rolls to get out of bed, but he loses his footing and he falls on the floor. But he doesn't hit the floor. He goes through the floor and he lands in this office building that has the beige carpet and like office yellow cream walls, suspended ceiling, and it's like an abandoned office, like a work office, like 9 to 5 type of thing.
Yeah.
There's strewn around, and he starts walking through it, and it's just miles and miles of similar walls, similar carpet, furniture, like abandoned workstations that have been there a couple years. Things are disheveled, but it's all the sameness, and it freaks people out. It's just, and then it's kind of like they made like a show similar off of that.
Yeah. Well, maybe that was one of their inspirations, right? Yeah.
It very well could have been.
Yeah. Yeah, done very well, and a lot more stars than I realized in it. Like yeah. Christopher.
I am probably one of the biggest Christopher Walken fans out there.
Yeah,
I love him.
Yeah, that was a shocker. Yeah.
So would you finish it last night?
Yeah,
this morning?
Last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
last night.
I wanted to make sure I was ready if Matt House came on to say I finished it.
Yeah.
How you doing on Evil?
I just started season 3.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty good show.
It's just a miracle that technology works, because when I hit play, your server in New York spins up and serves me that file.
Instantly, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty clever.
You wouldn't be like if somebody told you, you'd be like, yeah. But when you actually do it, it's like, wow, this technology really freaking works, man.
It's built out. Like someone, like you could tell that the platform has been iterated and the bugs worked out.
It's solid.
Yeah, it's people know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I envy those people.
Yeah.
I've worked with a couple of those people. I was on the World Wide Web Consortium for a while. They make HTML and CSS, the internet, but there's people that figure out how to make the internet work. And I was one of those people for a short while.
Nice.
And they were some smart people, like the smartest in the world smart.
Yeah. It amazes me.
We were having a conversation, a couple people were, talking amongst themselves, and the conversation just quickly moved to where they were educated, and then it got back into other nerdy, technical stuff. And the one guy's like, "Oh, where'd you graduate from?" He goes, "Oh, I went to Harvard." Anyway, this, and he started going on all this technical stuff. It was just like a little side note. Oh yeah, I graduated Harvard. But anyway, back to this.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I could tell my funny story. The one where we have a person at work, they're a computer specialist. So the woman was telling me, she says, "Oh, the guy doesn't like my mouse." I said, "Your mouse? What's wrong with your mouse?" She goes, "No, the thing on the screen." I said, "I'm sorry to say that, but that's the cursor." She thought the cursor was the mouse.
And it was the computer specialist saying
and it's a computer specialist person explaining that.
Like, okay. Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, they call it the cursor. It's not the mouse. The mouse is what moves it."
You're right.
Yeah, you caught it there. Yeah.
I figured out something technical. I think you'd be proud of me, Stuart.
What happened?
So Notion came out with this bring your own domain name. And they
Really?
haven't had that ever. Like I had matthaas.notion.site. That was my Notion. Because Notion you can publish to the web. But I wanted it to be my actual website. And they had third-party things that you could do, and it would kind of mask the URL, kind of real clunky. It never really worked well. But now you can matthaas.com is my Notion. And they gave you a CNAME reference and a text, like to change your domain settings, and it basically a pretty sophisticated configuration at the domain level. Like you had to do some trickery to make it work. I had to get on with the help desk twice in order to push all the right buttons and do all the right things. But now it's exactly the way I want. Now it costs $100 a year to have it, but when you type matthaas.com, you're seeing my Notion. It's not WordPress, not HTML. It is full of that. Oh, David W. Ryan's here. Hi, David.
Hey,
David W. Ryan.
So if you go to http://matthaas.com, it forwards http://matthaas.com, https matthaas.com, it goes, or the real website is https.
And I thought you would drop. I thought you would drop or did you drop? I think you said you dropped the website for a while. Now it's all back and lined up the way you want it, right?
I never dropped it. The way I had it was kind of really nerdy, where I built the static pages, the about page, the contacts page, the support page, and just not anything with the database records, but just like information. I built it all with straight HTML, and that was on matthaas.com on my web server. And then if you clicked into like the Awesome Wood Things screen, which would load the database records, or the fire hose, or upcoming live shows, it would actually take you to Notion. And I built it pixel for pixel identical. But if you looked up at the URL, it changed from matthaas.com, my website, to matthaas.notion.site. And it was just just a way to get Google to catalog it properly, because I wanted to show up in Google.
Yeah.
But then have so it was clunky. It was good work. But then I got a little pop-up saying you can now bring your own domain name. It costs $100 a year. I was like, take my money. I'll have it. So now I did all this labor and I paid all this money, and the website looks and functions exactly the same. to the lay user, like nothing's different.
Yeah.
It took me a whole day and $100 a year, but it is different now because it's all straight Notion. And I did something really bad.
No! He's spending more money?
No.
Oh, okay.
There was one little line on the home page. If you clicked it, you could see the raw database in Notion, and I had named the database a space, just not a period, just a keyboard space.
The name.
So it would be invisible. So there was something on the page that you could click on, but you didn't know you could click on it because a space has no color.
There's no graphic. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm going to delete this extra line here. So I deleted the line off of the interface. It deleted my database. My database has 3.5 years of hand-entered file information. Thousands of records. Like everything I publish, every live stream, every video, it's all and it all went in the garbage. And then the whole site stopped working. I'm like, where's my God. Everything's gone.
Oh my God.
I opened a ticket and it just said, okay, we'll get back to you. I'm like, oh my God, no one's going to get back to me. I'm like, everything's toast. I don't know where it is. And then I saw a trash, and I went in the trash and I saw the database in the trash, and it had a button. It said restore or permanently delete. So I hit the restore button. And I had to do a couple more things, but it basically all came back.
Oh, God. Thank God.
Tech support did get out to me, and they had some suggestions. I'm like, look, I think I solved it. Sorry, but yeah. Could you imagine 3.5 years of manually entered content information? All my videos, all my live streams, all my across 4 YouTube channels.
I'd shit myself.
So now I'm like, how do I back it up? Like, I'm like, it needs to have a backup, because I didn't realize that you take it off the interface, like the front of the page, like, because I have a sidebar with all that crap on it. I thought, I'll just, first of all, I didn't realize I deleted it, but taking it off of the interface blows it up.
Yeah,
that's not
crazy.
how I thought it worked. I thought, the database is over here nice and safe in the little database sidebar.
Yeah.
But I guess you rip it off the interface, it blows it up too. I'm like, oh my God.
So you don't have auto backups on your provider?
It's Notion.com. I don't know how it works. It's not a web server. It's a web service. And it
has to be some kind of protection besides your recycle bin. That's crazy.
And when I went to hit the restore, the cursor, not the mouse,
the
cursor, it hovered over permanently delete before.
No.
If I'd have clicked on the wrong part, I'd have been hosed.
It's like the Matrix. You got the red pill and the blue pill. Yeah. So one is complete disaster and one is saving your ass. Yeah, it's funny.
Really happy about that.
Wow.
Domain stuff is hard. Like, I know a lot about web development. I know a lot about building websites. I know a lot about WordPress. I was on the W3C, the World Wide Web Consortium. I know. But the one thing that trips me up is like domain stuff, because it's like, very high level and
Yeah.
all these records and name servers, and I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah. I haven't touched my stuff in a long time. It works. You know what I mean? It just works. So somebody's in the chat. Laura's not noticing the chat, huh? Okay, says Dave W. Ryan says, yikes. So
all that is above
my pay grade. Yeah, me too. I got stuff to work for my website, and I was just like, don't touch it, it's working. Try not to make any changes. I want to make changes. I mean, I do occasionally, but it's like every 6 months I might fiddle with it a little bit, but it's not very often. I don't want to mess anything up. Yeah.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy it's working. And I had to do SSL certificates and all that.
Yeah, it's a must. Yeah, you got to do it.
But I'm happy with it. So,
I don't know, my web service, I do Bluehost. You ever heard of Bluehost? They make the certificates pretty easy.
Yeah. Well, this site I'm on, I use DreamHost, and I actually won a contest, and they flew me out to Los Angeles for all expenses paid tour, me and my son, and they bought us Disneyland tickets.
Oh wow!
It was a substantial thing. I was in 2014, I think, or 2012 or something. Anyway, but they're debt-free USA, and their server farm is in LAX, so it's got security, physical security from the airport. Anyway, they have a thing where you have to where you can't use the free SSL certificates unless you have a hosting plan. But I have a hosting plan, but I don't have it on all my domains because I have 11 domains. And most of them are hosted, some of them aren't. And this new Notion thing's not hosted because Notion hosted. I just wanted to point it over there.
Yeah.
And so like you can't use the free SSL, but if you contact support, they can go on the back end and do it for you. Like it's just a little clunky thing on their interface where yes, I'm legally per policy I'm allowed to have the free SSL. But they removed it from the user interface for me to set it up myself.
Oh, okay.
If I'm doing a forwarded domain, which I was doing a forwarded domain. Anyway, it's all technical. But the bottom line is it's exactly the way I want. And, and I'm loving it. Because I had made a few changes. Like I dropped my Odyssey link on my Notion page, on my Get Social page. I added... something else, and I'm like, oh, now I got to go into HTML and I got to make the same change on my manuals, because remember I had it split in two, and then now that I have this magical Notion, I only have to change it in one place.
That's good. Yeah.
How about that? And something else cool happened to me. You want to hear something else cool?
Sure.
So
bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. I walk out on my porch to get the watering can. So I'm gonna, water my plants, and the postman's out there delivering me a package. Like I just by happenstance ran into him, and he goes, "Oh, where did you get that shirt?" And I have my "Watch Me on YouTube" shirt, and I said, I made it. He goes, "No way." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you have it for sale?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm buying it. He goes, "I'm going to buy that shirt." He goes, "Tell me where to get it." So I'm like, matthaas.com. He goes, "I'm going to buy that shirt." Because he had some crazy internet. He had some minor internet fame, and we were talking about it. And I guess he wants to capitalize on it because he bought basically a frame of a Mustang, like a classic Mustang.
Yeah.
The engine didn't work, the tires didn't work, the transmission didn't basically the whole thing was just a piece of junk. And he spent thousands of dollars in 3.5 years making it mint. He did everything to it, and he posted it on a group.
The labor of love, man.
He got thousands and thousands and thousands of inside a private Facebook group. I'm like, that's impressive because that's not open to the internet. Like, just like group members.
Sure.
So we were talking about that, and he was like, yeah. So anyway, I'm like, I better change my website and put my T-shirt store, because I have a digital store and I have a different store for my T-shirts, but only one link was on like the front page, and I'm like, I better put that. So when I have my new Notion site, I just had to do it on Notion. I didn't have to redo it over on HTML.
Yeah. That's worth the money right there. Not having to do everything twice. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, just real quick, Big Matt said that he's gonna hop on, but he's taking a shower, so we'll know how long that takes.
Yeah, we'll see. You're gonna fall asleep in the shower.
Fired up my laser. Working on another project.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
How's the photos going?
Oh, yeah. I stopped. I did 3,000 photos I uploaded, and I gave up on it. Yeah, well, you can pick it up at any time, right? I can pick it up at any time. I think what I want to do is use one of the apps that can auto move them, but I'll have to pay for it to temporarily move. I can auto dump everything to Dropbox or to Google Photos, but I have to buy more space on Google Photos. And then once they're there, then I can take them from Google Photos and move them over to Amazon Photos, which is where I want them, because it's no cost to me because I have Prime.
But the flow is easier from Amazon, from this, because you're adding another drop spot. Is that easier from that spot to the final?
There is a service, a free service that will move Flickr to like 11 different other photo sites.
But not Amazon.
Amazon Prime Photo is not one of them. I guess Amazon doesn't play well with others.
So you want to make a stop at another service so you can do it automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think. 'Cause I'm just like, yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Well, you from what I understand, you just can't hit your photo stream. You have to put them in a set first. So I was moving them in a set's like a folder on Flickr. And then you can do some auto things with all the files in a set. So what I was going to do was I was going to make each set with 500 photos in it. And since I have 90,000, I would have to do 180 sets to get all 90,000 of them in 500 buckets, 500 photo buckets.
Yeah.
And then you use that service to auto dump them to Dropbox or to Google Photos. And then once they're there, I can take them from Google Photos and automatically put them into Amazon Photos, and then cut my premium subscription to Google Photos and dump them all so I can go under the 10 gigabyte threshold or whatever.
Unless they have some you don't have early cancellation fees or anything else like that. Because you got to get more. You said you got to get more storage, right? So what's the obligation to that storage?
Yeah. I could go to Costco and buy $180 8 terabyte drive and then just dump them all, like manually dump them all down from Flickr into.
I think.
Well, then you would have it in 2 places. I mean, it costs you more money. But remember, you were saying 2 or 3 places for backup.
I technically have all those photos on Flickr on spinning disk hard drives.
Oh, you do? Just separated?
I do, but they're kind of split up on a couple of spinning disk hard drives.
Yeah,
so
I'd
like all 90,000 Flickr photos on one spinning disk hard drive. That would be nice.
I think, not to interrupt, I think Adam's watching. Adam Kinkoff.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Adam Kinkoff.
Hello, Adam.
Oh. Run, Adam, run.
Adam, run. Run, Adam.
Yeah, run, Adam, run.
Adam,
yeah.
I'm doing a 5K, brother.
Yay! Finally. Don't let it be the last either.
Doing the Blob Fest 5K. I think I told you about that.
Yeah. It's like a sci-fi convention type thing, right?
Oh yeah. Nerd heaven, baby. Nerd heaven.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I said this week I tried to be good with my diet and stuff, so I'm like actually losing. And then Stu was like, "Well, you doing more running too?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I've been on in the morning. I try not to eat before I run.
Yeah,
so I'm actually doing
fast running.
Fast.
Well, fasting and then running.
Yeah.
Which Adam calls fast running. If you get it. Yeah.
I've been bad. I tried a new ice cream concoction at Christie's Whistle Stop. One of their most popular sellers. It's called the Fat Mama.
Fat Mama.
Oh my God. It's vanilla soft serve with both caramel and chocolate scoop on it with broken up, get this, Reese's peanut butter cups, Reese's peanut butter cups cracked up all over. And like not just like you, it's like a whole crap ton of them. And then whipped cream and a cherry and nuts.
It's killing me.
Mama, baby.
I haven't had any ice cream since my birthday, and before that, months. We're back to eating practically nothing. We've been doing black and white cookies, the large black and white cookies.
Okay.
A box of 7 between me and Laura over the weekend. So we'll do Friday to Sunday, and we can eat 1 black and white cookie a day. But that's it. Nothing to the week.
Yeah.
Nothing. We can't have any snacks otherwise. Oh man.
I can't recall the last time I had a Reese's peanut.
Don't tell me Reese's peanut butter. Oh my God. Especially Reese's peanut butter ice cream.
I never tried that.
Oh my God. Or broken pieces. It has broken pieces of Reese's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter.
He's got the hat.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're right next to Reese's. You're a Reese's freak.
I am a Reese's freak. You should have seen me buying all the stuff because I had all this Reese's merchandise, and the lady checking me out goes, "I guess you like Reese's." I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." I really want to go to Blobfest, but I just can't make it fit in my schedule, says David W. Ryan. Oh, okay. Well, every year it's like the 3rd week of July.
Yeah, I wish I had something like that near me. Or maybe I'm not looking hard enough. But
Come down.
Yeah.
Or we have
It's not that far.
Isn't there oh my God, I can't think.
Well, we don't drive, so we'd have to figure out public trans.
How far is it to Philly? It's just a little bit farther away from Philly.
In the city, they have that chocolate place. Is it M&M?
Yeah, but they don't have a whole festival around it.
Oh, no.
Looking for the festival, not just the store. Yeah.
In Hershey Park, that's where you get all your snacks from.
And Hershey Park isn't like what it used to be. They used to show you how to make the chocolate, but now everything is closed in, right? Or is it still open?
They still have the free chocolate tour.
Oh, okay.
Where you go through a fake factory and they show you all the steps of making chocolate. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a fun tour. It's free.
Yeah. Didn't we do a similar thing like in Vegas like that? We watched the candy makers.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Was it Reese's?
Yeah, it would be Vegas, yeah.
Vegas.
They had some kind of candy thing in Vegas that we went to. Reese's.
I know. We got to plan something that that we go meet you, and we hang out with John. We go to Hershey Park.
Let's do it. It's right by my back.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, we have to plan it out.
What train does Amtrak go there? No.
You can get Amtrak to Harrisburg. Harrisburg is half hour from Hershey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Harrisburg's at the first part, the end of line. It stops, I think, at Harrisburg. Yeah.
There's got to be a way. We just didn't look into it. Yeah, we got to look into it.
$80 gets you here from New York, from Penn Station. Well, that's what it used to be. I used to take the Amtrak.
Yeah, they still have it at Penn Station.
Yeah, go to Penn Station to Harrisburg. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. I'll pick you up. Pick up the train station.
Cool.
Go to Hershey Park. Hershey Park happy.
The only thing is I don't do the crazy rides. I can't do that stuff.
Wow.
Roller coasters.
Oh.
Well, we'll change your mind.
Put you on kicking and screaming.
We'll put you on the Trailblazer. That's the most mild one.
As you're kicking and screaming, we'd be like, "Look how excited she is!" And we put her.
No hills. It's just a very
Come on.
gentle.
Remember when we went to Orlando and they put me on the little woodpecker one and I was screaming on that? And they were all like, the little kids are not even screaming and you were screaming on it. They were like, "Is that Laura screaming?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. We go to Orlando and it's like, everybody's getting on a ride. She's like, "I'll wait over here. You know, I'll wait till you guys get off."
The problem with Orlando is you got to wait an hour and a half to get on the ride.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on all the kiddie rides.
No, the worst was the Harry Potter one I went on. I cried so bad. I was like, "Oh my God," I was holding on to him for my life. I was like,
The
"No."
Hagrid roller coaster. Is that the one? The Hagrid one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
And then remember the other one we went where it was dark? The Bart Simpson? It was like a 3D kind of thing.
I can't. I remember the name of it, but I don't remember being on it though.
And then we were.
I'm sure we were.
There was another one. We did the Jimmy Fallon, where we sat inside.
Oh,
and
it was like a 3D effect that had mist and everything. The whole audience riser that everybody would sit on was on hydraulics, and it would zoom through New York City, and it had like mist and spray coming on you. It was like a 3D type thing, right? It was really, really interesting.
David said, "I really want to go to Blobfest, but I just can't make it fit in my schedule."
Oh. Yeah. Well, you got to make time for the good things, I guess.
You just got to run it, David.
Yeah.
Well, the Blobfest is Friday and Saturday, and then the race is on Sunday. They don't have the festival on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
It's a street fair. There's a 2-day street fair, and each vendor is more awesome than the next. Like really kitschy, really strange, sci-fi horror type memorabilia. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
Take pictures, man. Take lots of pictures.
Oh yeah, I've got some in my camera roll. From when I visited in the past.
When is that one? When is it? When is the Blob?
14th
of July.
Yeah, next month. It's let's see. So it's Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th is the street fair and the movies. You can watch movies at the Colonial Theater, and then the 14th is the race. So Sunday the 14th is the Blobfest race, but they won't have the street fair for the race. That's over at that point, because the theater does old horror movies that you can watch, and they'll show you the Blob, obviously the Blob movie.
Well, there's been a couple of remakes, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the classic Blob because the theater in the Blob that was filmed on the movie is the theater in Phoenixville.
That's awesome.
It's a historic, theater. And then 2 of the nights they'll do the run out scene, because in the movie the Blob comes through the movie screen and all the patrons run out the front door, and that's part of the movie. And they mimic that with the real people every year. You can do the run. I've never done the run out, but
David says on Friday night they recreate the scene when everyone runs out of the Colonial Theater in Terra.
Colonial.
I'm told they're doing it on Saturday as well. They would only do it one night ever, like in the past, but I think this year they're going to do another run out, fake run out.
Yeah. This is sort of like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You just play along with the movie.
Yeah. And the theater, like you step back in time when you go in the theater. Like everything's real ornate and, all decorative wood trim.
Yeah.
Very small, because, the concession stand is just like this it's not like this big monstrous like counter. It's just, you know, two people can like shoulder to shoulder and order their popcorn.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way it was back, you know.
Yeah.
It's a cool place. And my son lives 2 minutes from the theater, you know.
Well, that's cool.
David says, one day I will get to run out of the Colonel Theater in terror.
Yeah. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
It's like in the city, in Central Park, they have a race, a 5K, and it's Comic-Con, they call it. And all the people dressed up as cute things. I did one Superwoman, Supergirl one year.
Cosplay, right.
It was so cute. I had my little cape, and the one girl was running with me. I said, "No, you gotta dress up too." She's like, "Ah." So she dressed up as Batgirl. Remember we did that?
Yeah. I actually have pictures. One picture of you in the Superwoman. Was it Superwoman?
You do?
Yeah.
It was Supergirl.
Supergirl. It's in the role, but I don't have a picture of your friend in there. So if you have those pictures, make sure to give them to me. Remember we were talking about that? You got pictures you got to give me?
Yes.
Yeah. Stuff like that I need for. I'm building a batch of running photos for Laura. I'm trying to collect all the different ones into one place so I can actually do something with it. They're all scattered out all over the place.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know.
I'm trying to make a reel or a short or something out of it. Yeah.
I was telling
these services will make them for you. They'll like look back at this event and they'll do like a little video slideshow for you. And they have convenient share buttons too. You can share, right? They all do it. Google Photos does it. Amazon Photos does it. Apple Photos does it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it would help to batch the content though. You know? Yeah.
I was so proud of myself the other day. I did a video. I tried to do it real good. I mapped it out as good as I could and everything else. As I was given the directions, I gave the wrong directions. I was like,
yeah, but sometimes people don't know.
I know.
Like you gave the route. I think he's talking about the directions of the route you took.
Yes.
They're not local, so they're not really gonna know. Don't worry about it.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. It's a small detail that you know. They don't know.
I know, but I was so sad. I was like, it sounded perfect. Everything was good.
Yeah. But you gotta give yourself grace. You know, you're gonna make some mistakes. Overall, you were better than before. So don't worry about it.
I was watching a video and someone was worried because their show has the word morning in it. And sometimes they shoot the video in the afternoon and they were all beside themselves. I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Keep the morning in the show title. And then if you film in the afternoon, no one cares.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody watches everything in real time anyway. Hardly. Well, you know what I mean? I mean, there's still lives. Yes, I get it. But people are still watching lives on replay. So there's more confusion than they're not going to get it. It doesn't matter.
That was like the other night. I said, we came home. I said, come on, we can watch the debate or the president's debate or whatever. He goes, no, I don't have to watch it live. I can watch it whenever I want. I said, okay. Just, you know.
She's like, it's on right now. And I'm like, like we're going to miss it. And I'm like, no, trust me, we're not going to miss anything.
Wit Prophet's here. Hi, Wit Prophet.
Hi, Wit.
Hey, Wit Prophet.
He knows about the sports ball.
Yeah. Oh, who was it the other day? He said Wit Prophet was asking about the green room, and I was like, no, there's no actual green room. It's just like in a limbo state that you're in until you're on camera that we call the green room.
Dare I say a liminal state?
Liminal.
That's called a callback.
Yeah.
There's no real green room.
Yeah. No, it threw me off when somebody said it to me once, and I was like, "Is there?" And I'm like, "Am I missing something in my settings?" And I'm like looking for a green room. I'm like, "Oh, it's just a limbo state. That's what it is."
Some places call it like I think StreamYard calls it backstage. You're backstage.
Yeah.
We were talking about that last week, no?
Yeah. Yeah, because Wit Prophet had asked.
Outside. I hope I don't lose Wi-Fi.
No, you didn't lose it last time. Tell you, your network's better than you think.
Well, see, this is my one-way glass here. I don't know if you can see
Yes,
it,
your
but
Faraday cage.
I think it has metal in it. So I think it blocks the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't go too far though.
Yeah, I won't. It actually gets better if I walk away from the house, because right there's my router.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to think of the signals are kind of like a flashlight, or think of it as light. As it hits objects, it lightens up and it goes through things, and yeah. You think of them as rays of light. Yeah.
There were tornado warnings earlier.
I saw some flashing.
Yeah, it's lightning out.
It's supposed to be rain tomorrow or something. Or tonight.
If I get struck by lightning, this
No.
video better go viral.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
My uncle and my cousin simultaneously got hit by lightning.
Simultaneously, were they standing together?
The same bolt went through them both. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
They're
Oddly
alive?
enough. Yeah. Oddly enough, people rarely die that get hit by lightning. The human body can withstand so much more than you think it can.
I'll pass. How's that?
So what actually happened? What actually happened when you get
on their feet, because the bolt went through them and came out the foot. You know?
Oh my god!
And they were walking down from the pool. The pool was sort of like uphill a little bit, and they were walking towards the house, and wham! Got hit.
Wow! I say I've almost got hit running in a field when I was a Boy Scout. The storm came in suddenly, and we were running to the tree line, and the lightning kept hitting the field. So we almost got hit once. We got really lucky.
They say if what you should do is you should
just lay down, right?
Well, go the whole way to the ground on your knees and cover your ears, because your eardrums could blow out because it's so loud.
Yeah.
A clap of thunder, on top of you.
Yeah. But I remember that running to the tree line, man. That was crazy. Me, Joel, my brothers were there. Yeah.
A lot of times, like, your hair will stand up before any shenanigans happen.
Yeah.
Look at your hair. Your hair's ha ha ha. Isn't that weird? Wham! The hand of God smacks you right in the face.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. And then you played a lottery after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. So what, are you letting the dogs out? The dogs are out?
Yeah, the dogs are out.
Isn't that a song? Who let the dogs out?
Yes, it is.
An old song.
So how long does it take to take a shower?
I don't know. Come on, you don't know Big Matt by now?
We're forever chasing Big Matt.
No, wait. This is the new theory. On Thursday, we wake up in the morning, or you do the day before, and you say, look, Matt, we're going live tomorrow night. And he has a whole night and a day to prepare for it. And be like, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, well, he's still going to say he's not ready. He should know by now. This is like the 5th week we go live.
No, this is the 6th.
6? Oh,
Matt
is it?
said we already did 5 last week. Because I kept thinking it was 4 last week, and Matt said no. It's
Which Matt?
Matt Hass.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know if he was correct. Yeah? Okay.
Oh, it's raining.
Uh-oh.
It's raining. Holy cow.
You just made it.
You smited God. You said the hand of God. Now he's like, I'll show you. David W. Ryan says, yeah, we're getting ready for college now. College. Yeah. Everybody's graduating.
In there.
Everybody's graduating. Moving on.
Graduating.
Exciting time. I love the shoes you wore up on the stage.
Mm-hmm. I guess he's talking to David W. Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah, so let me share those pictures. Oh, actually, I don't have a three-way that I can show three pip that I can still share the desktop. I don't have one of those screens.
You gotta get more screens over there.
Yeah, but I don't have enough buttons to put it now.
Now you don't have enough buttons?
No.
Before you said you didn't have enough screens.
No. Do you ever see my stream deck, Mr. Haas?
No. Oh, that's not a stream deck. That's the X keys.
Yeah, X keys. That's what I meant to say.
I was thinking about getting one of those.
Yeah, because I got them. eBay, you can get them for like back then you can get them for like $150. For 150 for 80 keys.
Lala's here.
It's a good deal for eight.
What did she say? I missed what she said.
For 150 bucks.
Lala was over on YouTube. She joined the Facebook side. Hi, Lala.
Did she leave a comment in the? Oh shit!
Yeah, but I missed it.
I don't think I turned on the social. She might have. I already forgot to turn on the social.
Transferring. She said,
push all the buttons, Lala.
She said, transferring here. I'm alone in YouTube, and you still don't see comments from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta see if I turn it on. Yeah, I'm not getting used to turning on all the buttons.
You got so many buttons, and you didn't turn on a button. No wonder I didn't see no comments over here.
It's not staying on. It's not staying on for YouTube. I mean, YouTube.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, YouTube. Sorry about that, Lala. Yeah, I'm trying to make.
Glad you're here.
Trying to make it work, but
your audience will go to great lengths to see this awesome content.
We're all here, Lala.
Hope everyone's having. You want to get more on the screen? Anybody want to join? I can get a clip. Let's see if.
How many? Is this the same link you said?
No, not the same link because then Matt has to get kicked off.
No, we don't want Matt Hatch. Yeah.
I don't know. Let me look for the link. 1 second, because I got all these new links. I gotta check them out.
You doing another event? Or?
1 second. Yeah, I got another advanced if anything.
Actually, she says yes. I am mobile right now, but watching you all still.
That's good. Yeah, no, but people watch mobile. Watch anywhere you want to watch. That's true. I got the link. But she's on mobile, so she's probably not going to want to join anyway.
You copied it. What did you do?
Yeah. Oh, you're watching on the screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, here's a second link. Let's see if we can create some chaos. I had to push some buttons. He's the second caller for caller number 2. If Lala has joined before, so I assume maybe she wants to join again. It still works on mobile, Lala. If you do want to try it, it's up to you. No pressure.
Yeah, I've jumped on with my mobile. It works nice. You just gotta keep your phone still, otherwise you'll be shaky. Not that you have to.
She says, I'll try to join next week. I'll be out of town next week, but after that, I can.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Lala. No, that's no problem. No pressure. No pressure. But I thought I saw Big Matt on here, didn't I? Oh, Matt Haas. No, Big Matt's not on there. Okay. Okay.
Lala, I try to get your show in the morning, but I always missed you. This morning, I happened to get lucky.
Yeah, what time is it for us that she's on in the morning?
Well,
what time did you see her?
Oh my God, what time did I see her? It was 8 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock at night for her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's exactly 12 difference?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
She said she's on the road moving. You want me to transfer to YouTube and so you can see if you can see the comments already?
It's not staying connected to it. I'm trying. It's such a great that you would want to help test it, but by clicking the connection screen and it's not staying on. Let me try to connect again. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Is it gonna connect?
Yes, she said it's about 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So we're 9:30. Yeah, so it's about 12 hours difference. Oh, I got it. I see something here. It's connected.
Okay, it's connected. So
it says, wow, congratulations for I can't do the big words on there. Sensitive? Something for Stuart and Laura.
Well, you can send it. Don't you have to read it, remember?
How do I send it?
Click on the comment itself. And then you should see another window that says send.
Okay. That's it, right?
There you go. You have those buttons right in front of you.
What's the big word?
Well, it says, wow, congratulations for the consistency and for Stuart Laura.
Okay. Do you want me to send everything she did, or?
Why, she's got other comments? Why not? That's a way to test. Thank you, Lola.
YouTube is
Laura, are you pushing all the buttons? Are you producing the show?
Yes,
or can you also Stuart?
She's in charge of the comments.
I'm in charge of the comments.
Sweet. So your machine's running vMix, Laura?
No, it's just a URL screen that you're able to connect to the vMix in the network. I don't know how you do. Do you have something similar in Ecamm?
It's all in the same Ecamm app. Putting comments on screen and flipping scenes and putting overlays. It's all in the app.
But you can't do it. Let's say somebody wanted to ship. She's on another computer. She just goes to a certain URL that they give you in vMix, and you
doesn't work like that.
You got to control them separately.
One computer running the show, all functions.
So it's a lot more convenient.
That's a roadmap development feature where they want remote producers to be able to push some buttons. And so there would be 2 Ecamm apps running. And then, the host can put stuff on screen and a remote producer can put stuff on screen. I think that'd be confusing as hell. Like, I think streamers have got to the point where they run it all themselves.
Yeah, but do it. See, but the real estate, I got 3 screens going here, and I don't have enough room for comments from vMix Social. I just don't know where to put it. Yeah. So it helps. Plus to have another mind that's not all clogged up with other thoughts. You know what I mean? That to run, have just somebody else to take care of that is great. Yeah.
Well, I also did something else that's technical that you might get a kick out of.
What's that?
Since I upgraded my Notion, all my Notion links broke because they all changed. So all my published videos, I have links in the video description, and they were all broken.
Yeah.
So how I solved that is I got a month of TubeBuddy, which is a YouTube extension, and it has this find and replace feature.
Oh wow!
So I used the find.
I got TubeBuddy.
I used the find and yeah.
I didn't know it. I didn't know I could find and replace.
If you get the advanced tier, there's like a free tier. There's a middle pro tier, and then there's one even higher than that. You got to get the Mac Daddy one, and then you can go in. So I got all the links to future live shows were fixed. All the links to the fire hose were fixed. All the links to my support page were fixed. All the places. Every link on Awesome Fun Things will work. Going back to the first video.
Wow.
Everyone. No broken links.
Yeah, and you were searching for a problem that you had the answer to in TubeBuddy, or how did you know you could do that?
I asked Tech Troublemaker, I asked Roy if it had that feature, and he said it did.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome.
And then actually, I used his affiliate link.
Oh, that's
so he
good.
got credit for that. And then
La
I
La
signed up for.
What was that?
I made sure my Ecamm affiliate link was working, and I got an affiliate link for X Tool for my laser. So if you want to buy a laser and you want the X Tool, I'll give you an affiliate link, and you can
Yeah, sure, sure. One day, it's on my list. What did you say, Laura?
Lala sent something, so I'm just gonna send it. She said, "Great one, Laura. Next time you'll be super comfy and an expert."
Yeah.
And then she's got one more. Hold on.
Yeah, you could send the next one. It'll bump this one out.
This one is from Matt. Matt said you should make a video about that. I don't know what that was.
Oh, really? It's kind of a nerdy video, but I guess
there's plenty of nerds in the world.
And there's one more.
Yeah, send it.
For those who might have had the same issues with the Norton update.
Notion.
Notion.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, there's a whole bunch of different registrars, and there's a lot of different places to push the buttons. Because if you have GoDaddy, or if you have Bluehost, or if you have DreamHost, or you have a lot of people use those site builders like Wix and Squarespace. There's a totally different place to do it there. But I'm just thrilled. MattHaas.com.
It's finally straight.
Notion. All in on Notion.
And one more. So Whit said that I have a DDNS, and
everyone
anywhere can control social comment.
I don't know what a DDNS is.
Dynamic name server?
I know what DNS is. Domain name server, domain name. DDNS. Let me look up that acronym. DDNS.
Anyone, anywhere can control social comments. What is he using? Do you know what he uses?
Dynamic DNS. Okay. It's dynamic DNS. No IP. All right.
But do you know what he uses? Ecamm?
What's the question?
What video? Where is he getting the social comments from? If he's, what program?
What's a PC user? He has vMix.
Oh, vMix.
Yeah.
Okay. Social comments from everywhere. So it's like probably the same thing as me. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I didn't know he was a PC user. I figured maybe he was Ecamm. Because you run in the pack of a lot of Ecamm people. Matt Haas.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Max couldn't do streaming very well.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
But now they can. Some would say we've even eclipsed vMix, but I guess it depends how you look at it, because vMix can literally do anything, but because it can do anything, it's very complex. It's very hard to learn.
Which is someone watching the show anywhere, don't have to be on a local network, can control the social comments.
Oh, really?
Nice. That's fun, Whit. That's a good feature.
Yeah. No, I didn't even think to do that. Wow. Hey, there's something to be learned about remote producing.
Yeah, and people are going deep
on remote producing. Yeah.
With the Zoom Ecamm for Zoom, like they have a new Zoom integration. People are just going nuts for it, and here I am. I'm a solo streamer. I don't bring guests on. I can bring guests on through Ecamm. I'm just like, that's for teaching and classes and conferences and things like that. Or maybe your guest is familiar with Zoom. I don't know. I'm just like, guys, is not for me. It's not for me. So.
Yeah.
When was it? Sunday night that Roy was on and you were on the show with him, Matt? Was it Sunday with the e-camera? And I was looking at Stu and I was like, well, we could jump in, but we weren't, prepared yet.
No, we weren't ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his Sunday stream. He let me come on his Sunday stream. Yeah. That was fun. For a short hot minute. That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because the way we do it, we gotta be ready. It's like you have your impromptu laptop that has a good camera to do it. My laptop in the other room that Laura is actually using for social comments, the camera is terrible, so I can't jump on calls that easy. I gotta fire up the main computer and stuff. Yeah.
I'm not too happy with this camera, to tell you the truth. This is the built-in.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
720p. Well, when you have light, that's the secret to any camera. It's just light. You can have light. See,
yeah.
This is the way it would normally be.
Yeah. I think the one in that
grainy.
The one in the laptop's supposed to be 720, but it doesn't look it.
I got 2 lights on me.
Yeah.
I got 2 lights and a light in the back.
I do have another light, but the light seeps in from underneath me. See, look at this. I look very campfire. I gotta go way there. I don't like being that close.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little weird.
But
yeah.
This is good enough. Good enough camera.
Yeah. So it's just hard to do impromptu, and I don't like doing mobiles either. It's too shaky.
I'm gonna one more kind. Let's see. I'm on a roll now.
That's okay.
This one's for you.
Stuart, there's a lot of CCTV cameras there at the back. Yeah, lots of cameras. Because I'm sitting back, they're actually in focus. And usually I'm like this, and you can't really see them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I go right back.
Why are you so far back?
I got to. It's what I'm dealing with now in the neighborhood is because my driveway is very steep, and the kids like to ride their bike to the top of the driveway and then coast down the driveway.
Oh, like a ramp.
Down a ramp. And every time they go up there, the alarm goes off that someone's approaching the house, and the flood lamps come on and stuff like that. The dogs go crazy. I'm like, oh, these kids. I don't want to tell them.
Get off my lawn.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the neighbor to tell them not to do it. And the one kid even asked me, he's like, do you mind if I ride my bike in your driveway like that? I was like, oh, no. But every time you do, you're on camera. He's like, hmm?
That's like in the morning I go running sometimes, and I was telling Stuart that the one house I passed by, it starts talking to me and it says, you're on camera now. And I'm like, get the daylight out of me because I'm trying to be good running.
It's a feature now they have in a lot of cameras.
And I'm like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to hear that somebody's saying you're being videoed and all I'm doing is running past.
and it's on a very busy street. I don't know why they put these sound activated things on busy streets. Because it goes off like every 2 minutes. But not even.
It's a resident camera?
Yeah.
Someone's resident?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like on their front door.
The Amazon cameras will talk to you, and you can turn that feature off. Actually, there was a news article, a world news article, where a delivery person was delivering a package, and that automated voice from the camera came on. And the delivery guy didn't hear it properly and thought they used it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazon, sight unseen, booted this guy from the Amazon network. All of his stuff, his Amazon account, his Prime account, all his Alexa stuff is gone.
I remember that.
All of his Ring cameras were gone. It was just, the whole ecosystem was just nuked. He's like, what the loving F is going on here? And then he's like, I wasn't home. It was the camera that was talking. And the camera didn't say an expletive, so.
Yeah, and those are canned prompts, right? They're not something he can record himself, right?
Right.
So there's no way it could be an expletive, right? Yeah.
There's supposed to be due process. Now, I know it's not a legal thing. A company can boot people off their service, but still, like,
Yeah.
oh, so not. I mean, these tech companies.
my pill alarm is going off.
I said the A word. I should have said Madam A.
No, it was a timed alarm that just went off.
Don't you say you gotta take your medicine? Like sometimes when you're on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my medicine.
Yeah. No, I get
all my medications dialed in. Got a good routine going now.
I keep forgetting to take my morning pills. The problem for me now. I start my day strong. I start thinking about all the things I got to do, and the pill is not one of them. And it should be the first thing, but it's not. It's just not.
I'm gonna see my doctor next week. Get some questions answered. Because the other doctor prescribed all this weird shit for me, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I want to hear it from my primary doctor. If
Yeah.
I should be on.
Second opinion, yeah. Shouldn't hurt.
I'm trying to get all the health care, because now I don't pay a thing for any of my health, because I met my family deductible. So everything's going to be 100% free. So I'm like, all right. So I'm going to talk to my doctor. I'm like, let's line up all the tests. I want all the tests done.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Yeah. If there's anything left to do, let's do it. Yeah. Sure. But you haven't had any episodes yet, right? Well, that's good.
No.
Feeling good? Yeah.
Feeling good. I got my Apple Watch.
A new one.
I want to check it.
Prayers for good build of health next week, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. You just needed a tune-up.
Well, and then I'm going in October for the physical with the blood work and stuff. So October will really be the deciding factor of how the new medicine's keeping everything in the green. Because I was really bad there for a while. Everything was high, borderline high.
On all your numbers, yeah? Really?
Most of them. And then he got me on a cholesterol thing.
I was about to say cholesterol with the Fogo.
Changed my diet. I started exercising, and I got it all in the green. And then I had this heart issue, and things kind of wobbled out a little bit. So
yeah,
rain in the.
Yeah. He told you to stay away from Fogo?
No. My doctor's like, he's you don't have any problem with Fogo. Because I was that's why I'm seeing him every 6 months. Is I was just trying to do the keto diet.
Oh yeah.
You gotta like be smart about it.
Yeah.
And so.
Which says the doctor told the guy he was seriously ill and needed an operation. The patient asked if he could get a second opinion. The doctor said, "And you are ugly as well."
Rim shot. Where's the rim shot sound?
Where's your sound?
That's my good sound. I don't have the rim shot. I should put a rim shot on here.
It's like,
that's one. That one works. It's a joke, right?
Like people tell me all the time, they're like, Laura, you do all this exercising, you watch what you eat pretty much, and you still have high blood pressure. I said, yeah, I know. I don't know how.
Yeah. Well, some people have it harder than others.
If it's hereditary, there's nothing you can,
Yeah. But Prophet says a little levity on a Saturday night.
Heck
and then
yeah.
David put odd, dumb distance.
Oh, he's doing the drum. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
He says, Lala says, let me do this.
Just send it.
I know. I'm trying to get the rhythm. He says I can do the comments on Facebook too, but how do I do that?
No, it's not connected. Facebook makes it too hard. It's not on a personal account or in a group. You cannot do comments. Unfortunately, I'd love this to all be wrapped up in one little bow, but I can't. And you guys are mostly you guys get alerted that we're on because it's through Facebook. So that's why I got to do the 3 places, and Facebook is the best one for getting people's attention. But
I gotta get over on the YouTube. Is it Stuart Video on YouTube? That's the channel?
No, it's actually my personal one, Stuart Rivera. Should pop up. Let me know if it pops up. You see my face. You'll see my face, my picture. Yeah.
I am not subscribed. What?
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a good segue. Subscribe to my channel on Stuart Rivera, my personal channel. I should put a link. There. Laura, you got to put a link in that.
I added a comment.
Mama Guy says, "Ooh, I thought Remix and Ecamm can."
Oh, I thought Remix.
Wasn't it the same thing you gave me the link to your thing?
I don't understand the comment.
Because we were talking about Facebook chat, and you said that Facebook doesn't do it.
It's
saying
the same for all streaming services, Lala. You can't put a.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it either. Yeah, Ecamm can't do it either. It's not a vMix thing. It's
They changed it.
Yeah, they changed it for everybody.
No API access into groups.
Yeah.
That's why you can't put the comments on screen. You used to be able to if, the user approved it, whatever, but now they said.
Yeah, as far as I know, you can't. And it's something to do with business accounts too, and personal accounts. You can do it on a business account, but I'm right now on Facebook through my personal account. Yeah. So I couldn't do it anyway. They only let you do it on business. The comments.
Well, if a business page has 100 subscribers and is more than 60 days old, 100 followers.
Right, that's another hoop you got to jump through for business side. But I'm actually connected right now to my personal, so I'm screwed.
I've cut out all Facebook except for my design process. I will stream to my Facebook profile.
Mama Lala says that she can. I don't know. I guess she's going through her business page. Oops. Oh, groups. Yes, I forgot about that. See?
You see, I never get away from the computer. I was on the computer all day long, and now I'm still doing chat.
Yeah, that's the way of the world now. You always got a screen and a keyboard next to you. And a mouse. And a cursor. Yeah.
I hear you. No, I'm having fun going to the YouTubes and to Rumble, and it auto uploads the replays to Odyssey.
Mama Guy says you can just a little more complicated,
but still doable. Yeah.
You can. It's just a little more complicated, but still doable.
Yeah, that's why I gotta have another screen open and have Laura help me, because I can't have everything at once. The real estate of what you have to have in front of you gets bigger and bigger. It's crazy.
No, I get it. Complicated streams are complicated.
Yeah.
You're lucky I can multitask as much as I can.
Yeah. Well, this is Laura. LOL, Laura. Computers, gadgets all day. Yep. Yeah, it's the way of the world, man. See, but we're the first generation that didn't have it, so the next generation doesn't speak like, oh, this is different. Because it's not different for them. It's just constant.
No, I was an early adopter. I took a class on the internet. Like, that's how old I've been on the internet. Yeah.
Like, what is the internet? Yeah.
Well, the way they did it was they had half the class was doing it with line code, just like the black monitor with the green text. You used to be able to go on the internet through just that interface. And the other half of the class was Netscape Navigator.
Thank you, Mama Guide. Trying.
Yeah, Netscape Navigator. Remember that? Jesus.
Mama Guide said
there's a plugin. There's a plugin you can put on your browser that will make any website look like the 90s.
Oh, really?
All HTML and puts like the blocky GIFs on it and stuff. I think it's called 95 my website or something.
Be good as a joke. Put on your thing, and your friends would be like, "What the hell is that?" We go back in time.
There's also an extension, a Chrome extension that I think it's called Vomit Rainbows, and you can click on any website and it'll put like rainbows and unicorns vomiting rainbows.
Yeah.
Close up any site.
David says I used a
Chrome plugin. Oh, go ahead.
David says I used a Chrome plugin that feeds comments to CBLBS. I'm not sure if that works anymore. I haven't streamed in a while.
Feeds comments to OBS. OBS is the Open Broadcasting
I don't
system.
use OBS anymore.
Yeah, I haven't used OBS in a long time. I tried it before I went to vMix, but yeah, I needed to
put a single comment on screen with OBS, so I ditched it for Ecamm.
Oh, because of the comments? Yeah.
You could put the whole comment feed on your screen with OBS, but you couldn't highlight a single comment.
Oh no, really? Oh, that's
you could not at the time, and they may have changed it, but there was no way to do it.
I'd hope they changed it.
They had third-party widgets that would do it for you, but it was really clunky, and it wasn't. I was like, this thing called Ecamm can put comments on screen. I'll take it. So I paid the money.
Yeah.
I haven't looked.
Yeah, similar thing for me. I seen too many features, and I knew I was gonna grow, and I wanted to grow with whatever I was using, and I was just like, I need to grow into something more professional. It's like vMix. It's the way to go. Yeah. I first had the 1080p version, and then I had to go to the 4K version. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's funny.
That's like when the kids come in the library, and we have touchscreen and everything, and they're trying to touch the screen. I'm like, you grew up with touchscreens. What do you mean you don't know how to work the screen?
Yeah, it's a simple interface, right? Just punch it. Yeah, not punch it. I mean, just touch it.
You give a 2-year-old, he's got a phone in his carriage, and he's doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
You tell him to check out the books, he's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Touch screens on a computer, no go, because the military tried that, and they coined the phrase "monkey arm" because your arm's always out there.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't work. It's not ergonomical.
Yeah.
Ergonomic.
Well, she's talking about the customer checkout interface for books.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's only momentary for the checkout, but to have a constant operator on a touchscreen, no way. Yeah, I can see that monkey arm.
Yeah. Now, if you had an iPad and it was on the table, that's one thing. Then you can rest your elbows. Or if you have a phone and you do it with your thumb, that's different. But to work at a computer all day with your arm out pushing shit, no. You need to have your arm holding the mouse, resting on the table.
Right. You want to read that one?
Wood Prophet says, I did a tutorial about using Restream comments in vMix. I think this approach would work with Facebook if you have the time someday. Give it a try. This approach is what Matt was describing.
And the YouTube is in there.
Well, Restream also had the API cut. API is turned off for all services, for groups.
Yeah. I'll look at the video with Prophet after this. I made a note of the link. I opened the tab.
Oh, you did it?
No, I opened the tab so I'll remember to look at it later. I'm not going to play the video now.
No, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Whit. I'll look at it.
You don't have another screen? We can... Oh. I'm only kidding.
I can share that screen. Can I? See? Oh, that's the wrong one. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm losing it. Is that the one? Yeah. Right around there. But I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. Oh, no, I gotta get back to where we were.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
I had a 12-second short blow up, and it got 20 hours of watch time.
Wow. Holy crap.
It's over 3,000 views.
Which
12 seconds. You need a lot of 12 seconds to add up to 20 hours.
Yeah. How long has it been running for?
Was my
to get 20 hours
short. Yeah, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2.5 days. 2.5
days, 20 hours? Get the hell out of here.
Just real quick.
Oh
David,
my God, congrats. That's
David's
great.
Saying he's got to run. So good night, David.
Yeah, good night, David.
Good night,
David. Thank you for stopping him.
Put Blobfest 2025 on your calendar. We'll go.
Maybe I'll make for next year.
Yeah, maybe
let's go.
Yeah. Sounds like
JV's
fun.
He's running the 10K. I'm doing the 5K.
Oh, they have two of
them? 10K? They have a 10K?
JV's doing a 10K, yeah.
I didn't know there was a choice between 10 and 5. Oh.
There is.
I'm going to put seriously, I'm going to try to put that on my bucket list to do for next year.
Maybe,
we could do that.
Yeah, well, it's on our radar now, right? That's good.
Maybe there's even a half. I mean, I think there's a half, too.
Oh, yeah?
Let me look it up. Yeah, here we go.
Because you got these seasoned veterans, you know, like...
Here, let me show you. I have it. I'll share my screen.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And we could get Adam in it, too.
There he goes.
Okay.
7th annual Blobfest.
10K and half marathon.
And half marathon. So people of all different experience levels can join.
Kids. They have a $10 kids 800 meter.
Oh yeah. What's the registration for the
75 is not bad.
Yeah.
For the half, that's not bad.
Which would you want to do? Or
I could go for the half. Because by
you're
then,
automatically you signed up for something called the Renegades. The Renegades is
I'm sorry, I gotta take off the lower third.
Course decorating, yeah.
Yeah.
Virtual 5K? What's this?
Get you the do swag, it
even if you can't make it. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, you do it. You know that it doesn't make sense, especially if they charge you money for that. Unless they're giving you a medal, I don't know. Matt, can you send me the link for that? And
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll drop it in the Facebook chat.
Cool.
Maybe I'll go over to send it direct to you as well.
Well, it'd be kind of cool if all three of us could do the same. Do you think by next year you could do a 10? 10K is only we lost somebody.
Oh, he's still sharing.
So a 10K is 6.2. So it's like doing 2. So maybe we can push you for next year for a 10K.
Well, with my health issue,
right? We have to. Yes.
I'm not going to try and beat my record. Because the last time I was 14-minute miles average for the first 5K I ever did. First and last 5K I ever did. 14 minutes per mile average.
Yeah.
Which was good for me.
I was watching
that's fine.
The Olympics,
as long as you do it.
Just to see a little bit of it. And the way those guys run and the girls. I mean, insane. They do that like they're doing a mile in 1 minute. It's like amazing how fast they're running.
Yeah.
A whole ass.
I think that's the human limit or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's basically the limit.
Yes.
A minute mile. Yeah, that's crazy.
Ah, that's cool. I got all 3 of them. They usually have 3 when they do it like that.
No,
5K,
I don't know.
10K, and a half.
That's good.
But 75 is not bad for a half.
Yeah, but you really want to do a half for being so far away from your home? I don't know. Depends.
Well, you get a whole weekend out of it, so you can.
Oh, it's at the end, right? So it's not like you're.
It's on a Sunday.
It's not like you're killing your body and then doing the rest of the thing.
Right.
It's at the end.
So
Because you said it's
come
on Friday.
Saturday, go to the street fair,
And then Sunday you do the.
Yeah, I just figured you'd be tired for doing a half, but it's at the end anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Make a little weekend out of it. You go up Friday, come back Monday night or Tuesday night after the race.
Possible.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll put it on the to-do list. Yeah.
And I know for sure that John Vincini does it all the time, so it's on his bucket list whenever he does it. I think
well, he's only seriously been running this year, right?
He's been doing a lot of races. He was hospitalized. And
he's been kicked. Every time he's scheduled for a race, he's been in the hospital. So I'm hoping that
he's on the mend now. I think.
Yeah.
Getting cleared to do more intense stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful not to overdo it, right? Yeah.
He followed his doctor's advice. I gave him hell. I'm like, look, ripping internal stitches is a fresh hell
Of
you
course.
want to avoid.
Right.
Oh my God.
He likes to get on the spin class and do the burpees and do that. I'm like, you gotta
freaking burpees, man. Oh my God.
You heard what he did when he was getting his gallbladder taken out? He was running around the hospital with the nurses. He was walking. He did 5. I think he said he did 5 miles with the nurses. I was like,
well, I don't know if he's running, but he was doing laps.
He was doing something.
He was doing laps.
I was like, okay.
It's the restriction is lifting. Like you don't want to lift with your arms. I guess walking won't hurt it. But anything that would stretch your core, like you don't.
Yeah.
Seriously don't. Because they told me in the hospital, don't lift anything over X amount of pounds. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I think the guy telling me kind of knew I was kind of blowing it off. He goes, no, sir, you don't understand. You have internal stitches, and if you lift something, their stitches will come out, and you do not want that to happen.
No.
So, like, you seriously cannot lift anything X amount of pounds for such and such a time. So I was like, okay, message received, loud and clear.
Yeah. But he's not going to give up.
Good.
He's not going to give up. He's caught the running bug. It's going to stay with him.
I heard that somebody that I have in my group, his wife is a runner. And she was going for surgery like in a month or so with her knees because it was so bad. She's like, I don't care. I'm getting knee surgery. I'm going to go run. So she ran whatever race she did. And then she went for her surgery.
I can ruin what's left of these knees.
She's like, I have nothing left anyway. What am I going to do?
From what I understand, knees are a very long recovery.
Oh, yes. Oh, I know what it's like.
Hips, on the other hand, a week and you're done.
Yep.
Like, I don't get it.
Oh, about the whole replacement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Laura had some minor knee injuries, but they would stay with her for a long time. She's finally not hurting her anymore. So we're kind of glad that she can still run without a brace anymore. Yeah.
My father was a pharmacist, and he would just stand on the concrete floor. Like they didn't have pads or anything like that.
Strain relief.
His knees are jacked. He's totally jacked. Because they didn't know about that back when he was doing that. He's an old man now, in the 40s. 40s and 50s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of course you're just going to stand there. Why wouldn't you just stand all day, every day?
Yeah, and if it hurts, don't complain. Yeah.
And
you're a man, don't complain.
My other friend had the same thing. Or whatever that spongy material is, it's just gone. Like, and amazingly, the body can function with just a little bit of that stuff. But as soon as it's gone, then it's like, you got a problem.
Yeah, yeah. That's what they say that cortisone does too. Like cortisone eats away at all those little spongy things, so you can't have too much cortisone. Yeah.
Really?
Cortisone is it's destructive. Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
I'm going back for my 12th cortisone shot.
It eats away at soft tissue, man. Watch out. Yeah.
I can't. Although I think I fixed it because I cut a hole in it.
Oh yeah, how's that going with the pad? Yeah.
I think it's going good. Now I am going back to get another shot because it's free, and I still have some irritation with it, but I think that hole that I cut in my soul is actually working.
It's got a hole in its soul.
My hope is I'll get this shot, and then I'll see if I can go 6 months until I need another one. I suspect I'll get this shot and I'll be fine, and then when the 6 months rolls around, I won't need it again.
That's good.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, I bet it'll work. If you feel that instant relief, it's gotta something's definitely better.
Well, it's not instant. That's the thing, because I think I'm not damaging it, or I'm not damaging it as much. So then it's since it's slowly healing over time. Just putting a hole in underneath my heel isn't going to cure me overnight. But I think it might fix it. So I won't need the cortisone anymore.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Because I can get it free. A no $80 copay for this specialist. That's what I have. Every time I got that shot,
I've gotten a similar shot for heel spurs twice, but I was just like, I can't. I'm too afraid of what any other damage is going to do. So, I fortunately I don't have the problem anymore with my double insert that I was telling you about. So no more shots for me.
You got it twice?
I think it's either once or twice. I don't think it was 3 times. At least once.
Not the last time I went to the foot doctor. The time before, because the attendant comes in and takes information, then you wait for the doctor to come in and actually stab you. That's the protocol. And the girl, the first girl she was like, "Oh, have you thought about the cold spray? Or have you thought about the exercise? Have you thought about?" I'm like, "Honey, what are you talking? I'm here for the shot." She goes, "Oh, I didn't know that was decided. I was going through the routine to try and do other methods." I'm like, "No, I want the shot. The shot works."
Yeah.
I guess some people are squeamish about it and they'll try anything but the shot. I'm like, you get that needle and you jam it into my heel.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think they use a cold spray so you don't feel the needle going in.
They do.
Yeah.
And it helps for like a hot second, but then
yeah,
it hurts that shot anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm good. Like I will be verbal, like I'll scream, but I will keep everything very still. Like I'm a good still patient.
But your mouth is like, son of a motherfucker.
Well, you should have heard me. That I shouldn't say this. I was at urgent care and I had a cyst, and they were cutting it open, and doing. I was.
Yeah, they gotta squeeze it too.
I was in rare form.
They gotta squeeze.
And then while I was in urgent care, another doctor came in, and she wanted the keys to the doctor that was working on me, and she had to go in the pocket of the doctor.
Oh my God.
While she was working on me, I was like, get the hell out of here. I was like, I need those keys. I don't give a fuck what she needs. I was like,
oh my God.
What kind of unprofessional crap is this? Can't you see? Can't you see what she's doing? I was like,
couldn't wait a few minutes? Man. Jesus. Yeah.
And I was like, why is this happening to me? People in the place must have thought I was crying. And then when it was all done, I was like, look, I'm sorry I went kind of crazy, but I was like, I kept still for you. She goes, oh, I don't care. All I care about is if you're still, and you were still as a rock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like when you go running and they tell you the first thing you have to do is cut your toenails no matter what, because the impact is...
She had bad runner's feet. Oh my God. The nails get black and then they fall off. You never heard of that?
Lord.
Yeah. There's a thing called runner's feet, man.
So you can't...
Especially with the marathon. Yeah. It was nasty.
No, I didn't have it with the marathon. It was
it was for the training for the marathon.
Yeah.
The more miles she did, her feet were just freaking out.
But you're not impacting your nails. You're impacting the bottom.
Very slightly in the shoe. It was hitting.
Well, the thing is, they tell you. I mean, there was a couple of times you have to get a shoe a half size bigger than what you normally are. So if you're a 7. You should be getting a 7.5. So I would be silly and I wear the 7.
You wouldn't feel it right away, but over the miles, it added up, and she eventually felt it, and she took off her shoes, and it was like, oh my God! You look at her feet, and it's just like they're all black. I was like, oh my God, what the hell did you do to yourself? And the only way to get rid of the black is that eventually they fall off the nails. Yeah, runner's foot, man. You got to be careful. You're lucky you're only doing a little 5K, man. If you do it longer than that, we'd tell you about the shoe thing. The foot, the toes. Yeah. It looks like like when you see people get frostbite, black.
It wasn't all that bad.
Yeah, but that's what it reminded me of. I was like, oh man. Uh-oh, we lost Matt Haas.
I purposely shut the camera down.
Oh.
I had to collect myself.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Then there's the whole nipple thing. You never heard of the nipples?
That I heard of, yeah.
Yeah. Chafed nipples, yeah.
It was so funny because my mother always used to tell me, she's like, people are running and they look like they're in pain and they're dying. And then now I'm thinking to myself, I run and I'm like, it is a lot of,
Yeah, pushing through pain.
The knees are the worst, and anything else that you can damage or...
Well, the overall benefits, you got to keep thinking of that, you know? You are generally healthier for it.
And then the heat's not great, and the humidity, and you got to drink, and...
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Crazy.
I get it.
It's fun.
This is just a...
Oh, is that my video playing?
Addendum to a live streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Wit Prophet. Sorry. If you heard it. Yeah. What is he? Oh, the screen's behind. Wow, that's really behind.
What, the YouTube?
The YouTube, yeah.
Oh, that's from like when I look.
Yeah, it's strange to see how much delay there is.
Mm-hmm.
Like minutes.
Any plans for July 4th?
Oh, yeah.
Matt?
I don't have any plans for July 4th. We used to go to a couple towns over because you could essentially sit right under the fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
like the whole field of vision was nothing but fireworks. Like you were like right there. But we stopped going because there were episodes.
Episodes?
Yeah. Young kids getting in fights, like big gang fights or whatever. Not gang fights, but like it got bad where, you know, the police were hauling people away. And then once the police were hauling them away, they would start back up again. And we're like, this is ridiculous. They've got to get this place on. We don't do that anymore. Any plans for you?
No, we just stay home or visit family. Interesting little fact that I used to work on a tugboat, and we did the Macy's fireworks one year. I actually did it several years, but 1 year I helped prepare the tugboat for many years doing the Macy's thing. But 1 year I was old enough and good enough on the boat that they took me out when they took the barges out to the middle of the river and doing all the fireworks. So I got to watch firsthand the guys pushing the buttons, doing everything on the bow. Because they were on our tugboat with the controls, and we pushed the whole 3 barges out to the river overnight, and then they wired we got to see them wiring the whole thing because we were the ones pushing them in the river. So when you talk about getting close up and having the bombs, all the debris falling straight down on us, we did that 1 year. Couldn't get any closer than where I was. That was freaking for sure. Yeah. So it was one of my best memories that I had. Yeah, it's a longer story, but I got to enjoy that 1 year. Nothing beats that. Yeah.
That's fun. Wow.
Yeah. We tried getting close 1 year because we were like, well, maybe we can say the next year we didn't do it. And we were like, oh, we can say that we're in this, because they cleared the whole river. You're not supposed to be able to go down the river. It's like a 5 mile block that they say you can't get closer than 5 miles. So we decided to go under one of the other bridges, try to get close, and we were trying to say that we were an assist tug for another company. So they were like, no, we ain't doing it. They caught us right there, and then they said, well, you don't have to leave, but you can't get any closer. You have to stay under the bridge. I was like, all right. So we got sneaky. We was like, oh man, I don't know what the hell the captain was. I mean, he was drinking at the time, but I don't know what he was thinking, that he was gonna go right in the controlled zone. Wow. But we got close. We tried to get it 1 year. I guess we all wanted to be where we were, but we couldn't get back there. You know, it was nice. It made for a funny story. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool. And the Coast Guard boards you in the whole thing. They check your boats, and not for the time that we were trying to break the line, but when we actually bring the barges close to where they gotta go off, the Coast Guard, a fire marshal, has to board your boat. So while you're moving, they get you the Coast Guard and the fire department get right next to your boat, and the men jump off onto your boat. So it's like like a mission, but like a military mission. It feels like. I had goosebumps the whole way. You know, you hear the radios going off. Tugboat cleared for cleared zone. You know, blah blah blah. Get in. You know, Tug Progress was the name of our boat. So you hear it coming over the radio, and then these guys with the speedboats coming next to you, jumping on. I was just like, oh my god, this is the shit. Loved it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish I had video cameras back then. It was so long ago. You didn't think of these things. You know.
Right.
That would have made for some great video, man. All I got is the memory.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's cool. Harrisburg has a big display on the river, and you can camp out on the riverfront there. That's always a nice thing to do. Hershey has big fireworks as well. So.
Yeah, my brother lives in Greenwood Lake. They have a big beach area. They put sand to make it look like a beach, and they do the fireworks too. Big display, but they never do it on 4th of July. They do it like a week ahead.
They were actually supposed to do it tonight, but because of the weather, they postponed it. So they may be doing it next week.
But it's a very good show, very good display. It's like 30 minutes, isn't it? Mm-hmm. 30 minutes, I think. Yeah. And then the lake is beautiful, so it just makes a perfect backdrop for the fireworks.
Last year they did it off the Brooklyn Bridge, remember? Here in New York?
Oh, here in New York. I was thinking about the lake. I was like, huh? What were you gonna say, Matt Haas?
My township had a small fireworks display at one of the festivals. I was talking to the commissioner. He says, "Do you know how much fireworks cost?" I'm like, "I have no idea." He goes, $1,000 a minute. I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
15-minute fireworks, 15 grand."
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that's the price for like city fireworks.
Yeah.
Mine's a small town, just in the,
Yeah. Well, the Macy's and stuff, they did them manually. The one I went on is years ago. They did them all, like, they had to wire each one manually, and they had a big switchboard that they would hit. And the guy was listening to music, the same music that was on the that everybody was listening to on outside, and they would try to time him with the music. But he would manually listen to the song and try to shoot them off. But now it's all computerized. You know what I mean? The same board is all computerized, and it fires them automatically. But I was back in the analog days that they would try to. So I'm saying all that must cost a lot of money that they got to computerize the show. You know.
Mama Guide said during our first Caribbean cruise with the Royal Caribbean, it broke down.
Oh my God. That's.
I was on Disney cruises, and Disney, I was told, is one of the only ships that are allowed to shoot fireworks off in the ocean, because you can't do that.
Oh yeah.
Somehow they got clearance to do it.
This is all the non-U.S. visa holders. We had to be put in a ballroom while we waited for the Coast Guard to arrive to check out our visa and passport before. Oh, it got cut off. See, that's the thing. I didn't see. This is something I got to experiment with. Big comments.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's all good.
Before we were allowed to get out and transfer to Rescue One. Okay.
Wow, that's an adventure. That's a boat adventure. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Cruises were fun. We were on it.
We definitely want to try we've never been on a cruise.
Yeah, we're thinking our next vacation that's possible. We'll probably do a cruise. I don't know, probably the Caribbean. I haven't been to the Caribbean. I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, I was a lot of different locations. I was at St. Kitts, St. Martin, and Antigua. I was a lot of cool places. There's this one time. This is funny, because the women stayed back. They wanted to drink cocktails or something, and the boys. We went with another couple. So him and me, and then my son had a friend with him. They must have been 13 at the time, something like that. So two 13-year-olds and two adults. We went to St. Kitts, and there was just a little town. We were shopping or whatever like that. And I hear, "Dad, turn around." I'm like, okay. I turn around. I see my son with a monkey on his head.
Oh my God.
Little capuchin monkey right on his head. I was like, what is that? Got my camera out. I took a picture, and the guy says, "You owe me $10 for taking a picture of the monkey." Like, all right.
Yeah.
And then, while the women were away, we bought those real garish island shirts or whatever. They kind of look like a doctor's gown, but they're like all the different radical colors. It's like the island colors. Like my buddy and I come back on the boat. Trey's like, "No,
take it off.
I can't.
It can't be seen with you." Yeah.
I still have it too. I want to, Anyway, it was fun.
The casinos were kept open, but all else weren't working anymore. The ship had to be pulled. We were given
that sucks. We were given a discount for the next one. Yeah, it's like, let's do this again. Yeah. My
niece and her husband, they went on their first cruise, whatever. They were all excited. then they go to Atlantic City like so much, and then they get so much money back in points and stuff that they got a free trip to go on another cruise. So the cruise was all paid for, all expenses.
Can you imagine how much gambling you got to do? Jesus Christ.
Well, not even that.
It's like
just to go.
I heard a free room is a free cruise. Jesus.
But not even they. You get points for everything. I think you just get points when every time you go.
You still got to earn them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, people enjoy gambling. It's just not for me. I'm not a gambler. Yeah.
When I win.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We did Vegas, and we didn't play any of the card games, but we did just the slots.
One time we won so much they had to call the pit boss over and put more chips on the table because we had all the chips in front of us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we had the best. We were getting ready to board, and Stuart says, "All right, let's play." The machine cashes out whatever, but it has no money in it.
It was one of our biggest wins. It wasn't a lot. It was something like $250. But we were minutes from when we had to get on a bus to get to the airport. And my brother's like, "What the hell? Where the hell are you?" He's calling me, and I said, "The machine just ran out of money. They're getting somebody to get more money to the machine." And he's like, "You gotta get here fucking now. We're gonna be late." I said, "Dude, it's my biggest win of the week. I can't go anywhere." Oh, he was so pissed, man. We made it in time, but it was just like that scramble of wait, come on, dude, fill the machine. Come on, we gotta go. And then we had to go cash it. We had to, you get the ticket, and then you gotta go to the booth.
Yep.
So I was just like sweating bullets. I was just like, oh. And then we're waiting in the airport for the plane. So they have slot machines in the airport. So I was just like, I'm still in a playing mood. We hit again. On the way, my brother's like, "You fucking kidding me? We gotta get on the plane." So I did it to him twice. That he was just like, and the machine didn't have any money. Same fucking thing. It was just like, oh my god, what are the odds of this happening twice? He's like, "Stay away from those fucking machines." I'm just like, man, we're in Vegas. This is my last chance.
It's fun when you're winning, baby.
Yeah.
It's fun when you're winning.
It wasn't a whole lot, but I wasn't gonna walk away from it. I was just like, no.
No, you walk away.
I'm keeping that money.
We found it. We were at the Hilton Casino, the big convention center, and they've got the nightclub, and of course it's like adjacent to the floor, the gambling floor.
Yeah.
But they had 2 blackjack tables in the nightclub, and here's what we found out: like when you're on the floor and you get a cocktail, they give you a small glass.
Yeah.
A small little glass. But if you're at one of those 2 tables inside the club, they give you full bar drinks.
Yeah.
For free, So we were getting full Jack and Cokes.
Yeah.
Inside the club. And we got wrecked. And the more drunk we got, the more we won.
Yeah. What does Mommy Gaga? Mommy Gaga. Mommy Lala says.
My kids just love the rests and the events in Vegas. I have never had a gorgeous win, though. Well,
Yeah. Well,
my father had a big win. He was one of those where if they were getting, it was like an hour before they had to leave, and he got a straight flush on a poker game called Let It Ride. Where you just have to kind of build a poker hand and they pay you out based on how good your hand is. A flush is hard and a straight is hard. A straight flush? That's the 3rd highest hand.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. 3rd highest hand.
I'm not a card player, so. Yeah.
Well, 4 fours, I think, is, or maybe not. And then a royal flush. Poker.
Oh, royal flush is the highest, isn't it?
Yeah, royal flush is the highest.
It's the highest, yeah.
No, straight flush is the 2nd highest. 4 of a kind is below straight flush. So it's royal flush is the best. Next is straight flush, and then lower than that is 4 of a kind. Here's a fun story. I call him my uncle. He's a friend of the family, but he's like my Uncle Leon. I was told this secondhand. I wasn't. This was in the 70s. This was a while ago. But he was playing 5-card poker with other players. 5-card stud draw poker. And he had 4 4s in his hand. And he was betting and raising. He's like, my God, it's got 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind. and this other guy was betting and raising him back. He was like, oh my God, I'm gonna win. He's gonna bet all his money. How can I lose with 4 4s? And he's betting, and it just goes on until they finally just call or whatever like this. The other guy had 4 5s. In the same game, 2 4 of a kinds. They said he was flat on his back on the casino floor, crying his eyes out. He had 4 of a kind. How do you lose with 4 of a kind?
Oh my God, yeah.
Mama guy says friends have arrived already. He got me put my host now. See you next week.
Bye,
Thanks, Lala. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for all the comments and testing and helping me test. You're great. Thank you.
He said one more, I guess you could say. Well, thanks. He said thanks to Laura and Matt.
Thank you. Very good. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting, man. I gotta get into the card. See, when we left Vegas, I was like, we should have at least charged some of the card games, but maybe next time.
My son's 24 now. When he turned 21, he went to the casino one time, and he was talking about it. I was like, well, what did you play? He goes, I played blackjack. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, did by any chance were you given cards that added up to 11? He goes, oh yeah, I got an 11. I goes, what did you do? He goes, I hit it. I'm like, you didn't double it? He's like, no, I just hit it. I'm like, I'm writing you out of the will. No, you gotta double on 11.
Really? Okay, I'll try to remember that too. Double on 11.
That's how you turn the odds to 49-51.
Yeah, 11 is a good number in blackjack, right?
Well, you want to get to 21.
Right.
So when you have an 11, you can do this special thing where you call double it, where you put your bet up again. You put more money up, but you only get 1 card. And you hope you get a 10 value card.
Right.
And then the 11 you're dealt plus a 10 would get you 21.
Right.
And you put double your money up. Now, sometimes you double it and you get a 3, and then that sucks. But the idea is there's more 10 power cards than there are other faces, other values. And so the odds are pretty good. Always double on 11, especially if the dealer has garbage. But I do it always. If the dealer could have a 6, I double it. The dealer could have a 9, I double it. It doesn't matter.
As long as you get 11.
I always double on 11 because I always think I'm going to get that 10 card. I'm going to draw a 21, and I'm going to win, and I would double my bet. Now some people say if the dealer has an ace, then you don't double. But I'm a purist. I always double on. Always double on.
Good to know.
My son didn't do it. I'm like, your last name is Haas. All Haas's double on 11. Like, I couldn't disown him. Like, that was over the line. I can't disown my son for not doubling on 11. But I did write him out of the will as punishment. Of course, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
I should put a T-shirt in the store. It just says "Always double on 11." That's a good T-shirt.
I'd assume wherever we go on a cruise ship, they'll probably have gambling on there too.
Oh, they have everything.
I don't like gambling on cruise ships. That's not for me.
Not the same thing? No?
Not the same thing. Not the same thing.
They have everything on it.
There's so much other stuff to do on a cruise. Why would you want to?
No, I don't know. Just thinking that it's probably one of the things that they'll have. That's all. Just thinking out loud.
I heard they have a running track on the cruise too. I can do my running after I eat my full course meal. I can go running on the tracks.
Oh, you can go the whole way around the outside. Yeah.
At least
No, but they actually have a track. They have
some ships, yeah,
a race,
a running track.
a running track
Wow.
that they actually have. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, at least it's gonna have gyms. People do want to work off some of that food.
You eat 24/7 on those things. I heard.
Yeah.
Wake up at 2:00 in the morning. They got food.
Food. Some kind of food's ready all the time.
I turn into a wood chipper, just like throw it in.
I'll be sleeping and turn over and be like, where'd you go? And he went to go get some food.
Yeah, unlimited ice cream, unlimited sodas, unlimited.
Is it? It's all that? It's
Well, a lot of it's included in the price, but I think that the only thing that might be different that I hear a lot is the drink package. If you're a drinker.
Yeah, that you have to pay for.
That was my problem. Our bar bill was $3,500. It was insane. Because you just charge it to the room, charge it to the room, charge it to the room.
Yeah. They use the cards, right? The room card to charge. It's like a credit card.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just keep handing over that card. Slide it. Yeah.
Yeah. Room 235. Whatever, just adds up.
Yeah. And you
gotta try all the specialty cocktails, which I had the chocolate martini, which I didn't like. And
I liked it. I tried that one.
When we were in Vegas, didn't we try the coffee? Well, I did. The coffee.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. It was a coffee martini.
Coffee martini.
Yeah.
It had the little
That's what I'm thinking about.
beans in it.
Yeah, it has little beans in it. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. It wasn't the chocolate martini.
When we went to Vegas,
very similar though, I would think.
It was so much fun. We did a helicopter ride in the
Grand Canyon.
In the Grand Canyon. Then we did a 3-hour horseback ride in the desert.
Yeah, with cowboys and Indians type style. Dinner after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Laura thought, they kept telling me, oh, it's going to get cold at night in the desert. And I was like thinking nothing. And I had no coat. And Stuart had his jacket.
Yeah, I had my jacket. I was like, I'm not playing around. I know it's going to get freaking cold, man.
And he had to give up his coat for me because I was so cold. 4
hours of horseback in the desert. I mean, it got completely dark. And then you hear coyotes and everything. And then the guys had shotguns next to us and all that. The things was like, oh, this is getting serious, man. But Laura's sitting on that horse shivering. I was like, there's nothing I can do to help her. She was just like, honey, we're headed back to the camp. I don't know what to tell you. Just hang in there. She was like, ah.
And then
shivering.
And then his brother, the horse, when they stopped, he kept going. He wanted to go get some food.
Oh God, the horse just bolted. Somehow it just decided that I have had enough of staying in the pack, and it just broke from the pack and just jetted for the food trough that they had there. My brother was just to see him bobbing, like trying to hold on the whole way. It was just like, there's nothing we can do. Just like, and the cowboys are just like, he'll be all right if he holds on.
I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So yeah, he said, hold on. Remember how he was just bobbing on the fucking thing? Like, oh my God, that was
He's like,
terrible.
where do I go? What do I do?
And then the horse is just leaned over. Remember, it was just like its head in the trough, just like sucking up that water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But all the other horses were calm. That one just bolted.
No.
Oh man.
I had too much of the trail.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a couple of different people join tonight.
Yeah, no, it was good that Lala and the rest. I'm glad I found out about the chat, that it wasn't even on.
And then Mama Guide she gave me a shout out. She said, you're doing great with the chat.
Yeah. It just takes a little bit to get used to. You still have the Facebook open, right?
Yeah.
You see the Facebook chat. Yeah, wouldn't it be great if you could push Facebook comments? It'd be awesome.
Right, yeah. But you know, Facebook doesn't like to play nice with anybody.
Yeah.
I messaged Matt again, but Big Matt, and I said, "Hey," he didn't answer back. So
I don't know. I was starting to think that this late, well, not late hour. It's a late hour for him, I guess. That's what I'm saying. That he's gonna say, "Oh, I fell asleep."
I don't know. It's either yes or maybe I'll try to make it. Not give me a few and I'll be there.
Yeah. I don't know. We try. I mean, we try to love him. We try to keep him in the loop. No.
No, but that's cool that the chat from YouTube we could follow.
Yeah, except it should have been working from the beginning, because Lala just let us know. She's like, "It's not working over there."
But that's good that she was
Yeah.
monitoring it. What's the other one that we're on? Twitch? No.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. Oh, actually, I made me test Twitch comments now.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch. You didn't know?
Well, I was just checking.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch. I forget where the chat is. Chat.
We are live oh no.
No, we.
Not a fan of the Twitch.
This chat. Well, I'm just trying to. Me neither, really. I'm just trying to max out where we're sending out to. For the practice of handling 3 different streams. Did it come up? I put test chat. Oh, there it goes. You pushed it, right? Okay. Yeah. See, then in the corner it shows Twitch, so you can tell where it came from. Yeah, exactly. Right by house. Yeah. I gotta get you the button to take it off the screen. I'm the one who has the button to take it off the screen.
Ooh, it has an extra little white chunk on it.
Does it? I'll put it back. White chunk?
Yeah. Look, underneath the eyeball, there's like a little triangle pointing to the left eyeball.
I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be that way?
No.
No? You think it's an artifact or something? Yeah.
It's like right.
Yeah.
A little upward pointing spike goes this way.
Yeah, no, I see it. I don't know.
I don't know. Something funky's happening.
Oh wait, yeah. Looking at the one that's on the screen. I mean, on the main screen. Yeah, it is different. I thought maybe it was just part of the logo. Wow, you got an eagle eye there, Mr. Haas.
I know my social icons.
Yeah. Wow. So when we took that helicopter ride, do you ever do the helicopter ride to the Grand Canyon?
Not the Grand Canyon. I've done other copter rides.
Oh,
That was an adventure in itself before even getting on the plane.
The pilot was like, he goes, "I'm Mr. Kim. I'm your helicopter pilot." And he had this scarf and he kept throwing it around his shoulder. "And I'll take you for a very nice ride." And he had the accent, this whole accent. I don't know if it was put on or what, but it was pretty funny. We were just like, "Oh, we got the Jackie Chan of pilots." It was pretty funny.
And then he kept saying about if you're in Arizona time, you better get on the plane at this time. If you're in Nevada,
he was like, "We're gonna leave you. We're gonna leave you in the Grand Canyon." So he's like, every hour or so we come back to this platform where we're gonna let you off. So if you want to leave, you can stay as long as you want. But if you want to leave, he goes, "I'm gonna be here at this time." And he goes, "But make sure you're not in Arizona time because then you're not gonna be here on time." So he had this whole confusing thing about picking us up. It was like a whole comedy bit about picking us up on time in inside the Grand Canyon after he dropped us off. It was
a lot of cruise ships. Like the island time will be different than what's on the cruise ship.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the best thing you can have is like a mechanical watch that's not connected to the, atomic clock or something like.
Yeah.
Because then you won't. What's the matter, baby?
Yeah.
Puppy over there. Puppy's getting kind of. Oh, there's one helicopter tip. Never ever walk behind.
Oh no! Oh God! No! 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 No!
Because you can't see that blade that's spinning there. There's never ever go to the rear end of a helicopter.
Oh, and remember when we were in the Grand Canyon and we were on the helicopter and the tour guide going, yeah, that's where the helicopter was over there and it hit the wall and somebody died and we were all like, are we gonna be?
Oh yeah, and then he was just like, oh yeah, this is where another couple decided to do suicide and they stepped out of the helicopter because they stepped out. Yeah, he was bringing up some gnarly facts. It was like, okay, this is our pilot.
That's not good.
And then who was it? Remember the actor, the singer that died with her bodyguard, and then they started weighing everybody.
No.
There was a.
No.
Oh. Yeah, but that was a plane.
It was a plane.
I thought that was a plane. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a plane.
A band or something. They had
Yeah.
The pilot was like, it's too heavy. They're like, take off anyway. And the pilot did.
Yeah, that was a plane. Yeah, but they did weigh. I know what you're thinking because they did weigh us to get on the helicopter.
Right.
So you're thinking is similar. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's weight restrictions, but that was a plane. Yeah.
And then we took the showboat down. What was the water? The river?
Big paddle boat down the lake that the dam is on.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of
Lake Mead. I think it's called Lake Mead.
Maybe.
Yeah, Lake Mead. Like the wine, like. I think it's called Lake Mead. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty nice too. But the water's running out over there, man. They don't have a lot of water. Yeah, they don't have a lot of water anymore.
It stopped raining, Matt?
Stopped raining. Yeah. Yep. Clouds rolled through. Now they're gone.
Yeah, you needed the water.
Yeah, I should be able to mow here in a day or two.
Bill Hopper is watching. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
You see more information than I got.
For some reason, when I see all the comments on the computer, but the watches I don't see for some reason. I don't know why. The comments just keep popping up.
So where do you see watches?
On my, I have it on
your
my
mobile.
phone.
On your mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it works that way. They give you
like every time Matt or David or somebody puts something, I would see it right away. But who's watching? I don't see.
Yeah, for some reason that's weird. They should. You would figure they'd give you equal information in each spot. They don't. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good
here. Yes. It turned out pretty well for tonight. Except Matt didn't show up, but we're used to that. I mean, Big Matt didn't show up.
Yes, Big Matt didn't show up.
But that's one hell of a shower.
Yeah. Been pretty squeaky clean. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I said hello.
Oh, I will. Yeah, he's
see my project I'm working on.
He's a character when he wants to be.
Which one is this?
Huts?
This is a Christie's whistle stop sign.
Christie's
it has this
whistle stop.
It's old-timey font.
Oh, I like it.
I had to draw all these letters all manually because I couldn't find the font.
So like a Western theme?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Come on in, Stitch. Let's go.
I don't know. Eventually I want to get a 3D printer.
Get the Bamboo A1. It's $200. And it's awesome. They got a new, well, they perfected a technology that everyone copied that keeps everything rock stable, because when you're 3D printing, what you don't want to have happen is for things to wobble, because then the print head won't be in the right place and it'll spill over the side or something like that. So what they did, this is actually kind of genius, and like, why didn't I think about it type of thing, where as the print head's moving and it's getting ready to stop, they jar the motors the opposite way, so it
compensate.
doesn't cause any wiggle,
Yeah.
any wiggle at all. And because the thing's flying all over the place, and the thing, it gets jiggly, and then it gets not precise. But the motors counteract the jiggle, and they've dialed it in perfectly. Where someone took like a
That's amazing.
a hot glue gun and put a little dot of hot glue on it and put a hardened piece of spaghetti, like balanced on that little hot glue. And like that type of thing, it would probably go like this.
Yeah.
It's real susceptible to it. It's dead solid as the thing is going like this. And I guess overnight it just changed the face of 3D printing quality wise, and Bamboo is the brand that perfected it. And they got this entry-level printer. They call it a bed slinger because the bed goes forwards and back, and then the head goes left to right and up and down. And but it's...
Are you Googling now?
Yeah, I'm Googling it now. Bamboo 3D printer.
Bamboo A1. It's their entry
level. A1.
Yeah, it's the entry level, cheapest thing out there, and it's 10 times better than a $200 printer from any other brand. Like 10 times better. Like, it's a superior. Anyway, that's the one I think I was going to get, but I don't know if I'm going to get a 3D printer at all.
I don't know. Price is up there, $489. And they raised the price? I'm looking at
it. The A1. Fine.
Yeah, it says A1. It's a US store, Bamboo.
There's two A1.
BambooLab.com.
No, yeah, that's it. It's $199. Here, let me drop.
Well, I must be going to a reseller or something because it's $489.
There, on the, where am I? Online.
It's small too.
Oh. Yeah, it's tiny. Oh, it's only $200.
Not the one I'm looking at.
I put a link in the online mastermind group, Facebook.
Oh, I'll click.
Yeah, he sent.
I don't say it.
It's $349 with the 4-color spool attachment, but that's optional. It's $199 without the 4-color spool attachment.
I don't say the link.
He sent it.
I'll do it in vMix. Do I have a vMix? Yeah. Put it in vMix chat. You've never seen the vMix chat ever.
No, but I think I found it in. It's you got to go to the call, vMix call.
I'll send it directly to you.
Yeah.
I think you just sent it to me. That's what it was. I just got it.
There.
Now you got it.
I sent it to your personal Facebook.
You see it?
I'm looking.
The Prusa is really good too.
I had to open another window. Now I clicked on it. That's a better price. Okay. I don't know what the hell I was looking at before. Yeah, but it still says US store Bamboo.
Well, they have one that looks like it, but it has 2 vertical mounts. This one only has 1 vertical mount. The one with 2 vertical mounts is a little more robust.
Oh, I see.
This is literally the entry level model.
Yeah.
But they say it is really nice. It's really good.
It shouldn't be called the A1 then.
Well, there's another one that's called.
The other one is still called the A1.
Yeah, there's another one that's.
They should call it a different name. But I see what you're saying. It's 2 struts going up.
The one you were looking at had two struts.
Yeah, the more expensive one.
That's more expensive. They call it the GOAT, the GOAT, greatest of all time. The GOAT of entry-level 3D printers, Bamboo Labs A1.
That's good to know.
But anyway. Well, listen, it's getting super late here.
Yeah.
I gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, we made our average time, which is pretty good. Our average time of, let me see. Where is it? Of 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're almost on the nose. Yay. Consistency. That works for consistency.
I shouldn't stay up this late. I'm usually in bed way earlier.
Sorry to keep you up, but I'm very, very glad that you joined us today.
It's fun to jibber job, you know.
Yeah.
You get to treat yourself once a week to stay up late. Like when your mom used to tell you, you were good all week, and Saturday you can stay up late.
Yeah.
That's right.
We used to watch Friday night videos.
Yeah.
Headbangers Ball.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Haas was a headbanger.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. I want my MTV. Now it's a husk of its former self.
Yeah, if it even exists.
All right, I'm going to end it here.
All right, good night.
Have a good one, man. Talk to you next time.
Night.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Now we're on, and then there was two. Hello, this went pretty well. I'm happy how it went. Matt Haas always saves the day coming in to join us. Lala.
We had a couple of people.
On.
We got David. We had
W. Ryan.
We had
David W. Ryan. Whit Prophet was here.
Mama Guide. Adam Tinkoff was in there a few minutes.
Oh yeah, he didn't comment, but he was in there, right?
Yeah. You just watch him.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Bill something.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep. We want to wrap it up, Laura?
Yep.
So thank you everybody for watching.
Good night.
And next time.
Have a happy July 4th, everybody.
Happy July 4th. We'll see you next week.
Fireworks? No fireworks?
Oh yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
That's a good call, Laura.
Hey.
Good. Happy 4th of July. We'll see you in the next one.
Yay.
I'm gonna end it on that, right?
Yeah.